What's up, everybody? It's your main man, Bennett, back here and again. He's back here and again. Back here and again. He's back here with a friend. It's Arielle.
Hi, everyone. I was just looking over my week in review notes.
Ooh, and you look good.
Thank you. It's Easter today.
This episode's about to take a real hard left.
That's what she said. Maybe I should turn my mic down for that one.
I had to turn down myself for that.
Turn down my Mariah. How dare you touch that?
We're off to a banging start. Thank you for joining us today at the All About It Studios.
Thank you.
Maybe Bennett back here and again, as it were, with Arielle.
I'm his wife.
Co-hosting, as it were.
Yes.
Here at the All About It podcast, if you're new to the show, we appreciate your tuning in today. We like to have a little bit of fun. It's just the two of us, and we do this once a week, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's it.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it.
Yeah.
So,
Take it or leave it.
After we do a little intro, I introduce Arielle. We get into a week to review.
Oh my God.
Because every show is a week later. It's a week later. Another week of life. Another week of life. Another week of life. Again. More again. Again. My time keeps slipping.
Into the future.
So, that means, of course, that you tuned in for the right week of the show. We will not let you down today. Take it away, Lou.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Lou.
Take it away, Lou.
Thank you. So we went somewhere last week. We went to Cazadero.
What?
Is it pronounced Cazadero or Cazadero?
Sure. Yes.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
We went to a place.
Yeah.
I just was unfamiliar with the name of the town, but yeah.
Oh,
I think so.
Because you said it multiple times.
Was it
person.
Was it Cazadero?
Yeah. You know what?
Well, there's another town close by.
How do you pronounce that one? Guerneville? Guerneville?
Great Safeway in Guernsville.
Yeah, it was freaking 30 degrees in there.
Yeah.
Nips. Okay, so Bargles had nips, he showed me. So we went to Cazadero. We're just going to call it that. It's 2 hours north of San Francisco, 15 minutes from the coast. So if you know your geography, maybe you can picture it, near the Russian River. And we got to our Airbnb, and both of our phones were practically dead. I think mine was at 5%. I think Bargles had already died.
This is such a great little
slice
of a moment.
I look at my phone for the code. I took screenshots of everything in case we didn't have service, which we didn't at all. Right. Zero service.
Dropped off pretty quick.
Yeah. Middle of nowhere woods. Yeah. Just picture that. Mm-hmm. House in the woods. And we get to the door. I put in the 6-digit code. We put our phones inside to charge. And then we leave to get all of our crap out of the car, and Bargles let the door close.
I love how you tell this story.
And it locked immediately. He let the door close, and it locked behind us. You did. Well, how else would you explain that?
I don't know. It's hard to hear with this loud rumbling bus driving over the top of me.
How else would you explain that?
The door closed. I didn't let it close.
You didn't keep it open.
We equally let it close in that moment. Then what? Because I was closer.
Yeah, you were behind me.
Oh. Okay, you're not wrong. It's just like the way you're telling it makes me like I'm a villain here. Like I'm twisting my mustache.
You
or
are.
Something.
You are.
And like the door closed, and I was like, yes, my plan is coming together.
Do you want to know?
I was equally out of luck.
I'm still annoyed with you.
I was equally annoyed with me?
Yeah.
Wow. Well, then you're in for a real treat. Because I was annoyed that you didn't remember the code.
The 6-digit code.
That's right.
The 6-digit code.
Who can't remember 6 digits that you just put in?
Well, guess who remembers it now?
You?
Yeah.
Oh. So, now what's great about this story, it's 100% factually correct. 100% factually correct. But
what happened?
I think that
How did we get in?
No, I think that you can finish the story because the evil villain in this story has a great
I know.
That's
why I'm being so aggressive and dramatic. So
right.
both of our phones are charging inside, and we're locked out of the house.
Correct. No service.
No service.
Even if we had service, we have no phones.
Bargles got out our laptop from the car because we brought our laptop with us. Mm-hmm. And lo and behold, what are the odds that this Airbnb had no Wi-Fi password? Just wide open.
How long between oh damn, that door's stayed shut?
2 minutes.
Between
3 minutes.
that and the door opening.
5 minutes. Right. 5 minutes.
I didn't freak out.
I did.
Ever for even a heartbeat. I didn't even freak out.
I was like pacing on the deck and I was like, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? I just wanted to get inside and get my jammies. So Bargles got the laptop.
I mean, I don't know what came over me, honestly, because like I just had this very real moment of
You're just
calm.
So perfect.
No, I had this moment of calm where I had this column come over. It came into my body from the top of the heavens down upon me. And it told me, it was like massaging me, just saying, go get the laptop. Go get the laptop. And I remember even thinking, like, why am I, and I'm walking to the car. I didn't even tell you what I was doing. And then I think I yelled at you, grabbing the laptop. And you said very matter of factly, like, that's not gonna do nothing. That's not doing it. I'm like, okay.
Well, because Wi-Fi. You need Wi-Fi to get into email, to get the information.
I don't know why I immediately knew that it was going to be a non-issue and that I was going to be able to pull the laptop out of the trunk, open up the laptop, and just go to the internet, go to Airbnb, go to the email, go somewhere, and it was going to be there. Part of me even thought that it was going to be like an open web tab that was left open.
Oh no, you had to go to Gmail. Anyway,
but
so
you know, I thought that was just going to be there.
So Bargles retrieved the code.
I did.
And then I promptly memorized the crap out of it. Right. I still remember it.
What do you recall?
Well, they change it all the time, so it doesn't matter. I don't want to say. It's just.
But if they change it, then you could literally make up any number right now and.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Anyway,
we couldn't remember that. We couldn't remember.
Anyway, we got in. We were all like freaking flustered. I was anyway. I went potty, and then so we were there shooting an elopement. By the way, our friends Amy, Lee, and Britt got married in the woods. It was less than six people. Mm-hmm. 6 people, I think.
Beautiful, right on a nice little creek, and yeah, it was a lot of fun.
So beautiful. Anyway,
got to get out of wherever you're at sometimes.
Can I say that I crashed the drone for the first time ever? Or is that embarrassing?
No, it's not embarrassing. It's that's real talk,
okay,
baby.
So just one more little thing about this part of our trip. I was testing out the drone to maybe get some B-roll for the video, and I took off from the front of the house. If you saw my Instagram of the black A-frame in the woods, that's the house that I was in front of. And there was a clearing where there were some trees that were kind of twiggy and then some trees that were higher up than that. And I was like, okay, if I go super slow, I can totally clear that. Like, I'm good. I'm usually really, really slow and good about it. And I lift off and I start going, and I wasn't high enough, and I didn't clear the lower trees.
And this is a DJI Mavic
Air 2. It's just tiny.
For the dronals.
The body of the drone is as big as my palm, and then it has its little wings. It's really small and compact.
When you collided with the tree, I thought, and I think you had the same thinking, that because the tree seemed kind of like a wispy tree, seemed kind of like it
was kind of branchy.
It's kind of branchy. It wasn't like you crashed into like a redwood.
No.
Or like a big tree. It was kind of like just like little wisps of a twigs. Of a branch of a thing. And so when it hit, and I think you tried to
I tried to force it up, which is amateur.
I've thought about it since then to now. I probably would have done the same thing.
I should have just let it go.
Because the only way, by letting it go, you would have gone deeper into the wood. But by going up, you were trying to get out.
I was trying to get out.
Right. And in that moment, you're not going to go backwards.
I thought I was going to make it. I thought I was going to make it out.
You're going to make it too. I think
and I knew that when it
did,
so it did it
but then it stops.
It hit, it falls through the trees, click clink click clink click clink, probably 50 feet.
Yeah.
50 feet into.
Thank God for that clink clink and the clink 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 on the way down.
Yeah, it really diffused the fall.
That pinball maneuver probably saved the
So
drones.
Bargles ran down. It's like picture like this house is up on this little hill a little bit from the river. So it's down in between where you would go down to the river and the actual water. And we're like, oh crap, did it fall in the water? It didn't. Bargles ran down and got it. And he comes back up and I was like, how is it? I was like, oh, it's still going to work. And you go, no, it's not. It's not going to work. And in my mind, I'm like, it'll totally still fly. It just looks bad. So I cleaned it off. We played with it. When you turn it on, it makes this little it makes it sound like a hard drive is trying to run, zzz, which isn't normal.
There's a little, something got
But other
moved.
than that, it flies and it flies good and it looks good and it's fine.
No
oh my God.
big issues present.
No, just that sound, which could be detrimental in the long run.
But at the same time, I feel like now the drone's like a part of the family.
Anyway,
the drone has a little rumble in its tummy.
This is boring for everyone.
No
one cares about my drone.
Well, it's true. Damn right about
that happened. I was disappointed. I cleaned it off with a little Q-tip. I was cleaning off the little sensors and the little camera lens with my little tools. I was very concerned, and then it was fine. Okay, so after that trip, we drove down to Carmel in the Big Sur area, and the hotel we stayed at was so cute.
La Playa.
Darling. It's called La Playa.
La Playa.
It's 2 blocks from Carmel Beach in Carmel. Perfect for walking to places. You're less than a 10-minute walk from the center of town.
Very good deal.
You're a 5-minute walk from the beach. Such a good deal. It's so beautiful. They have takeaway breakfast.
We booked through Airbnb.
Yeah.
At a nice hotel.
Yeah,
it was
cool.
That was the first. I didn't know you could do that.
The first night, there were people coming home from a night out at 1 or 2 in the morning and slamming the door and laughing, ha ha ha, I'm so drunk. The person next to me must be awake because it's 2 in the morning. I'll never bother them. So that happened the first night. But I wasn't awake and they woke me up and it's fine. The second night, you guys, there was 9 hours straight and into the morning, there was and it wasn't what you think it is.
What was it?
Bargles thinks it's pipes.
Oh, it's definitely plumbing.
You have to be freaking kidding me.
Yeah, it was plumbing.
There were 50 men building a railroad inside of the walls all night.
Yeah, but there was a certain clang to it that kind of gave me the feeling of, because I know what you're talking about. I was there.
Yeah, but you literally were snoring the entire night and you didn't even need earplugs. I was wearing earplugs and it went through my earplugs.
So
why was I hearing it so well?
I recall this. I do think it was the banging of pipes.
Okay.
Like pipes from the 40s.
Oh no. Pipes from the 20s and 10s.
Pipes
1905.
1812.
I took
Pipes from the Dust Bowl.
Do you want to hear my soundbite from 5 in the morning?
What, you recorded something?
Yeah, I recorded it.
No,
I recorded
you
it twice. I have one clip that's 2 minutes 6 seconds, and I have one clip that's 2 minutes 35 seconds. And one was at 1 in the morning, and one was at 5 in the morning.
That's
how my sleep was that night.
Whack.
I know. I'm such a little brat today. Listen to this. Okay.
Oh.
Wait.
Okay. Let's hear it.
Can you hear it?
I don't know if that's really translating.
It's just banging. It's banging all night.
Okay. For the listening audience, Arielle just held up her phone to the microphone, and you could hear some light tapping, but in person, the light tapping was more severe.
It sounded like someone was banging metal right outside our window.
Yeah, I thought when I first started hearing it, and then I think we've spent enough time on this particular topic, but I remember thinking that it was like that band Stomp. You know what I mean? Like those guys that bang trash cans and stuff. I've been drinking. Full disclosure. I'd been having a good time, but I thought it was like, oh, they're clanging, but it was like kind of to, boom, clang, doom, and it's kind of like a rumbling, clunk, 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 clang, clang, clunk, and I'm like, doesn't sound good, but it sounded like a person was doing it.
It sounded like someone was doing something.
It sounded like some man or woman or
banging.
child or dog or a bear or something from God's great creatures was doing something.
You guys.
And it was clanging.
And then I was having fantasies of going to the front desk the next morning.
Oh, now you're playing the scenarios in your head.
As I'm awake at night, I'm thinking to myself, I can't wait to go up to Jared and just give him a piece of my mind.
Jared?
And then, of course, when I wake up and I come to, I obviously can't do that. I'm
Right.
very, very, very cautious of how I approach people in service, and it has nothing to do with them. They can't do anything about it. It's
Right.
already done. I already didn't get sleep. Like, it's not their problem. So anyway.
It's also like they coming from a guy that worked at a hotel
I know.
for years.
That's why I'm like that.
They're trained.
I know.
So
What was he going to do? Give us a bottle of wine?
Probably. Because in my experience, and I probably mentioned this on the show before, if you are at a hotel and you're not having a good time, oh man, I'm so conflicted at this stage of my life.
I know.
Because part of me says, get over it. You're at a hotel. You're on vacation. Don't occupy a moment of thought or doubt in messing with some hourly employee that's like, they just clocked in.
Yeah.
And Jared or Nathan or Bernadette, whatever, they got their name tag on, and you're going to come and hammer them. It's how dare you
There's
get
nothing,
the hell out of here with that. But
it's not their problem.
I do know this. If you're going to have a problem, if you do have a problem, and you're going to bring it up, don't bring it up with the hammer and brimstone. Bring it up like you didn't want to bring it up. Bring it up like it's such, like, listen, I just, be so sweet about it. And if you also are sweet about the issue and you couple it, you got to couple it with this, though, of what can you do for me?
Yeah.
You can't just say what happened. That's not enough. I just want you to be aware. Screw that. Waste of your time, waste of their time. But if you couple it at the end with what can you do for me? They're going to be like, immediately they have a whole standard operating procedure of what they can do for you. And there's a sliding scale. Some people, it's a bottle of wine, some chocolates, it's a thank you card, it's a heartfelt apology. It's at least something.
Well, I'm done moaning about that part of the trip. That was just funny stuff I wanted to mention on the podcast. What really happened was that we had the best freaking time driving down Highway 1 to Big Sur and seeing McWay Falls and the bridge and everything. So if you want to see more of our trip, I documented the crap out of it and posted it to my YouTube channel.
Yeah, I really like the ghost trees.
Oh my God.
On that trip. The lone cypress is a hit.
It's 250 years old.
What some people don't tell you is that the 17-mile drive is, they'll tell you it's beautiful. It's memorable. The trees in that area, that ecosystem, it's a very unique ecosystem. It's unlike anything in the world, they say.
No, yeah.
Of the trees and so forth. It does end at the Pebble Beach gift shop. Which to me,
one of the points of interest is the Pebble Beach gift shop.
It's like, hey, you're going to see all these natural splendors and wonders, and then you're going to go and make sure to buy that hat.
Oh my God!
Puffy ball.
Also, it's $35 for a hat. So
probably more. Like
all right, that's about it for the week in review.
It's pretty good. That was basically the entire episode of the show. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. We just it's a great trip. Highly encourage anyone going to the Bay Area to go north and south and west and go.
I do want to say
the Bay Area coastline is just.
I do want to say if you're coming from LA or San Diego or San Francisco and you're trying to get up towards Big Sur, you kind of have to go all the way around because of the road closure on Highway 1.
True.
The road closure on Highway 1 is from a part of Highway 1 collapsing. A hillside collapsed.
I need to give you a stack of papers right now. Stack
and to my understanding, it's a $12 million renovation, and they have no idea how long it's going to take.
Wow.
So the reason that we stopped on our way back down is because we were already north of those attractions and cities and beautiful views. And we drove down through. We stayed in Carmel, took a day to do Big Sur, went back up to Carmel, drove back down and around, okay? So if you're trying to see Big Sur, you're going to have to go to Monterey or something. I'm just saying.
That was some of the best damn news talking I've ever seen you done.
Thanks, Barks.
That was like you were on some TV show called This Is What Happens Next.
Well, that row fell, and I feel bad for the folk.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get into
Okay, sure.
this
Well,
episode.
I don't even know what today's episode's all about.
It's all about trivia from the 90s. You know what I said to Bargles on our walk when we got back from our trip? I'm in the mood for some nostalgic 90s action. Hi. Okay. So, trivia.
Yeah.
Do you want to start us off?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. So
Guess at home. Guess at home if you're listening. If you're doing dishes, just blurt it out.
we did not communicate very well in the preparation stages for this particular episode.
No,
for disclosure.
we were in a fight.
My questionnaire slash trivia may be a little different, or might be the same. We might be double, triple dipping with our chicken dippers.
No, you
So,
go ahead, Bargles.
First, the first question, I guess it's kind of an open-ended one.
Okay.
But what can you tell me about Pierre Escargot?
Was he a French character on Rugrats?
No.
Doug?
You're very close. Start it. If you wanna
Rocco's Modern Life?
you're in the right kind of universe.
Also,
I think,
I graced you with multiple choice, so give me
okay.
a little bit of grace here.
Oh, I did not know. See, there you go. Multiple choice.
I told you that with my mouth
Oh.
about 3 hours ago. So
Bang,
you didn't
bang,
listen.
Bang. Here we go. So my first question is, who was Pierre Escargot? Who
A
was it?
character from a cartoon that I can't remember.
That's pretty dang close.
You better tell me right now or I'm going to jump into the coffee table.
Kenan Thompson played a character.
Oh
by the name
my
of
God,
Pierre
on all that,
Escargot,
on all that.
Yes.
I played Keenan's character on camera on our family camcorder in my bathtub in my parents' house.
He's in the bath. Pierre Escargot is
He's
the
in the
guy.
bath.
He's always in a bathtub. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Freaking Keenan. Okay.
is that too much of a deep cut?
No. I just don't have multiple choice, so it's harder. These are going to be easy for you.
It was either going to be Pierre Escargot, or I was trying to remember the Bag and Sag and Berry.
Oh my God.
And I was going to say, who was Bag and Sag and Berry?
I also have a video of me with 1,000 pairs of pants on when I'm 9 years old.
Okay,
I played Bag and Sag and Berry in our at home all that video.
Are we okay to?
I'll find it.
Okay.
Okay.
Very good.
What's the name of the slimy stuff that you could get as a toy from Nickelodeon? Do you need choices?
Gak?
Yeah. Can I tell you the choices?
Sure.
Glorp?
Did you make these up?
No. I wish. Glorp, Floop, Gak, and Bloop.
No Flubber.
No, gross.
Flubber.
Go ahead.
Yeah, Flubber. Flubber's a tough watch, by the way.
Guys, I stepped on glass today and my Band-Aid is giving me a hard time.
All right. I need you to name for me a minimum of 4 people, but I'd like 5 or 6.
Okay.
Minimum of 4 individuals that starred on the Mickey Mouse Club.
Britney Spears, Christina Aguilera, Justin Timberlake.
Wow, okay. That's 3 very quickly. If you didn't know.
And Mandy Moore.
She was on that?
I think so. And JC Chazet.
Mandy Moore was not on it.
Are you sure?
I went through every
Are you
cast member
positive?
since 1955. I went through every cast member.
They've had that show since 1955.
Since 1955. In fact, this grouping wasn't even the new Mickey Mouse Club. It was called the All New because they'd already recycled the new.
Was JC on it or not?
Yes, he was.
Okay, then I got 4.
So you got 4. Lesser known one would be Carrie Russell.
Okay.
From that show Felicity.
Curly hair.
Yeah. So how about that? Good, you did good on that one though. Wouldn't it suck
What year
to
do you
be
think I was born?
any other actor that was on that show?
I didn't even watch that show and I know who was on it.
Like, Oh, wow.
Because every True Hollywood story or like, story about someone is like, guess where this person got their start?
Wait, so
the Mickey Mouse Show.
So you said Britney Spears, Christina Aguilera, Justin Timberlake, J.C. Chazé.
And I guessed Mandy Moore, but I guess I'm wrong.
Right. Do you want to know another one?
I'm sure I know, but I just can't remember.
Ryan Gosling.
Yeah, stuff like that.
Yeah, how did he turn out?
Great.
Va-va-voom.
Which movie made the most box office money in 1998? The Truman Show, Saving Private Ryan, Titanic, Godzilla, or Half Baked?
Did all those movies come out
in 1998?
Oh, then Titanic, hands down.
Damn it.
Titanic's one of the highest, of all time.
It made $1 billion.
Oh, crawly. My turn. So, how did the Spice Girls get their nicknames? And what are the nicknames?
Posh, Scary, Ginger, Baby. Posh, Ginger, Baby, Scary. Who am I missing? Sadie, Snorri, Sneezy, Swanson, Swimmin', Samsonite?
I think this one was
Posh,
your second
Ginger,
favorite.
Baby, Sporty,
Yep.
Scary. Scary was my favorite.
Scary's your favorite. Sporty was your second favorite.
Yes.
Then I think it was Baby, and then Posh.
I don't know.
And then Ginger.
Something about Ginger never sat right with me. So, how did they get their names? They're all just based on what they wanted.
That's so...
I don't know. I can't remember. I think I knew that once, but I don't remember.
thought for my entire life until today that like, oh yeah, I want to call me Baby or call me Posh because I'm fashion.
Okay,
call
tell us
call
why.
me Scary. Call me Sporty. They didn't come up with those names themselves.
The record company or their manager or what?
Neither,
What?
but close. It was a guy working for a magazine. It was a magazine editor when they were first getting started. He didn't want to put out just a bunch of names and then say like from left to right. She basically was like the one that looks a little sporty. Call that one Sporty. The one with the red hair, call her Ginger. Like the one that looks like a baby, call her Baby. Like that was the process. And then they basically adopted that as a marketing ploy for their entire professional musical careers, did they not? I mean, they were always hamming up. Like Sporty was always in like a tracksuit and Baby was always in like a little nightie or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, she wore a lot of like high socks with they had those thick shoes. Yeah.
Baby,
She always had
by
a
the way, and it has
lollipop.
nothing to do with the 5 actual women that did a magnificent job being whatever they doing what they're doing. But I feel like if you had to pick,
Yeah.
I don't think anyone would pick Baby for themselves.
No, I don't think so.
You'd pick the other ones first.
It's like Toddler Spice. Do you want to be
Yeah.
a Toddler Spice?
Actually, this is the 90s. Maybe Baby, because like Baby.
Kind of baby, yin yang, peace sign, smiley face, baby.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
pretty
Okay,
good.
we're moving on.
Very well.
What is the name of Rocco's dog in Rocco's Modern Life?
Ooh, see, your questions are so much better than mine.
Pork Chop,
Yes.
Spunky,
No.
Punky,
No.
Rocky,
No.
Dwayne.
No. It's the first one.
Pork Chop.
Yes.
You're wrong.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
That was Doug's dog's name. It's Pork Chop. It's
No
Spunky.
way, you're right.
It's Spunky.
See, my brain got ahead of myself. I was thinking, yeah, you're right.
Gotcha.
Pork Chop is the dog in Doug.
Okay, you go ahead.
And his
I
name,
threw you off.
Spunky?
Mhm.
Spunky.
And I knew it. I got it right when I guess I clicked the right one.
Wow.
That was one of my
It's been
favorite
years.
shows.
It's been a long time. Rocco's Modern Life was pretty
One of
good.
one of the best.
I love the episode with like the crazy vacuum cleaner.
Oh yeah.
And there's like a potato chip stuck in its mouth.
Oh my
And,
god.
like, The turtle character, like, or
oh my
Heifer.
god, the turtle character. There was a turtle though.
No, Heifer, the cow character.
But also Heifer for a name, it's like, yeesh.
Right.
That wouldn't fly now.
Yeah. What was the fresh maker?
Can you give me a little clue? Was it TV? Was it a thing? Like
What was it? It was we'll call it a candy.
icebreaker?
No.
Mentos.
There, you got it. Wow.
You know how I remembered?
Because
From Clueless when she's like, Mentos, the fresh maker. Okay. Because I'm a 90's girl. Okay.
and what are Mentos? They're like chewy
Fresh
mints.
goes better, Mentos. Fresh goes better with Mentos. Fresh and
I love-
And then Paul Rudd comes in and he's like, "Wow, Good singer.
Wow, you remember that jingle pretty well.
Okay, listen.
Wow.
In which 90s movie did Nathan R. Jessup say, "You can't handle the truth"?
A Few Good Men. Final answer.
You're right. You're right. I picked that for you.
Tom Cruise, Jack Nicholson, and...
Did you know that was his name in the movie?
Yes.
Jessup?
Yes. Yes, I did.
Jessup's
Colonel
from
Jessup.
Maine Justice.
Colonel Jessup, did you order the code red? You're damn right I did.
Okay, you go ahead.
Yeah. You could do that whole scene.
I know you can.
We have words like loyalty. I'm not going to do it. What's the actress's name? Demi Moore. Is it Demi? Like a demi-glace? Or
I always said Demi.
Yeah.
Like a demi-glace?
I don't know.
Goose Gloss. Uncle Goose Gloss.
This is not the place for our little private jokes.
I know.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
What TV show features the characters Prometheus and Bob? Prometheus and Bob were characters on what kids show?
We just talked about this. We just talked about this in the car, and we were turning onto Cassidy Street. I remember where we were when we were talking about it.
This show had like a bunch of different little segments.
I know it did. Give me one clue. Give me one clue. It's going to kill me. Please.
Another segment.
Yeah,
of
what was
this
another
show
segment?
Was Action League Now.
I can't remember right now.
The name is like an exclamation.
Kablam.
Good job.
Kablam.
Yeah,
Remember Kablam, you guys? Remember Kablam? Oh. Okay.
Action League Now was great. Prometheus and Bob was great.
My favorite was Action League Now because of the dolls.
Yeah, I can't
But
remember.
it was so funny.
I can't remember the other segment there.
Which of the following Disney movies came out first? Aladdin, Pocahontas, The Lion King, Beauty and the Beast.
Which came out first?
Mm-hmm. I got this wrong when I guessed, so I don't know if you're going to get it right.
Beauty and the Beast.
You are correct. Ding, ding, ding. Okay, go ahead. We don't even need to elaborate. Keep it brief.
Well, okay. What cartoon features a talking worm that drives around in an apple?
The Busy World of Richard Scarry.
Good job.
Instantly.
Good. That was so
The
good.
busy world, the busy town.
Oh.
Hey, to spirit exploring at Fudberg Exploring. A busy world, a busy
You
town.
like that show, I guess. You're doing more singing in this episode than you've done in a long time.
My
I think
mom
you're loose.
My mom's freaking out right now.
You're getting hot and loose right now.
Whenever I attempt to joke sing, she's like, "Ari, you can sing," and I'm. Because I'm the kid that can't sing or dance or have any sort of rhythm or move my body.
You can do all of these things.
If you put your mind to it on TikTok. Okay.
You can do all these things. Now, if it's going to be well.
Oh, I know.
How well are you going to perform?
Which Nintendo 64 game was my favorite?
Okay.
Wave Race? Star Fox?
Wait. Can I guess right now?
Yeah.
Can I guess right now?
Yeah, go ahead.
Diddy Kong Racing.
No.
That wasn't your favorite?
Yoshi's Island.
Yoshi's Island?
Do you not know about that?
I know about Yoshi's Island. I just didn't know that was your
not
favorite.
an N64 game?
I don't think so.
All right, it was Diddy Kong Racing then.
Oh, so I was right even when I was wrong.
The other choice was Star Wars Rogue Squadron.
Say it again?
Star Wars Rogue Squadron.
Yeah. I like Star Wars Rogue Squadron.
Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Yes. Star Wars Rogue Squadron. God, I love a good Rogue Squadron. Hey, Luke, your targeting computer. That's your Rogue Squadron. Okay. Are you laughing?
Is there a game for Boba Fett?
Is there a game for Boba Fett?
Never mind. Don't answer that. I don't want to know. It's going to give me nightmares. Oh, my God. Go ahead. Woo. Oh, I'm crying.
I need you to name for me 5 characters from the show Boy Meets World.
Topanga, Corey, Sean, Mr. Feeney, and let's see. What was the mom's
Yeah,
name?
get those four pretty quick.
What was the Ben?
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 You mean Ben Savage, who played Corey?
It was his little brother.
His little brother?
Yeah.
He didn't have a little brother. He had a big brother.
Oh. Trevor.
No.
Corey.
Corey has an older brother named Corey?
I can't
Not on your
remember.
life.
What was it?
Eric. He had an older brother, Eric.
If you gave me multiple choice, I would have known.
Sean's girlfriend's name is Angela throughout several seasons.
Oh my god, I loved her.
But that's actually the extent of my knowledge of characters.
Okay.
I know one of the Lawrence brothers was on there. Oh, that's a deep cut.
That
if you
is
know,
a deep
if you even know
cut.
who the Lawrence brothers are,
Yeah, really.
I think you are in the right place.
Yeah, you're in the right place. Right place, right time.
Whoa. you know,
Which of the following movies did not come out in 1993? Are you ready?
did not.
Did not. Pretty Woman, The Sandlot, Jurassic Park, Dazed and Confused.
This is a really hard question because
I'm so sorry.
because
You know your movies.
I do, but chronological data is hard for me to retain.
Let me give you a clue. Richard.
What are the movies again? What?
Pretty Woman, The Sandlot, Jurassic Park, Dazed and Confused.
Did not. Are you? Then do we infer that all the other ones?
Did come out. And my clue was Richard.
Right. Well, that's Pretty Woman.
And Richard, the name, not penis. Okay. Yeah, you got it right.
Right.
Okay.
Because of Richard Gere.
Yeah.
Right.
Where's he? Jeez.
He's doing. Why does everyone need to do stuff? It's like as soon as you do stuff, it's like, where's he been? It's like he did that. What did you do? You know? Were you in Pretty Woman?
You know what he was good in?
What, Richard Gere?
Chicago.
Oh, of course.
Oh, I want to watch that.
Oh, good. Have
Beesh.
fun.
Beesh. Let's watch that. Okay.
All right. My turn now?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, I don't know if this is really a question.
Okay.
It's more trivia.
Okay. Just ask me. Frick.
So, that show Friends.
okay.
We're all familiar with
I
Friends.
think I know what that is.
And, Ross and Rachel, that was like the big thing. What pair of people on that show did the show creators originally have in mind to be the couple, the main couple?
Monica and Ross.
Monica and Ross are brother and sister on the
Phoebe
show.
and Chandler. Phoebe and Joey.
No.
Phoebe and Rachel.
No.
Phoebe and Monica.
No.
Rachel and Chandler.
You literally have gone through almost every combination.
Rachel and Chandler. Joey and Rachel.
Almost. How can you go through?
Joey and Monica.
Yes. Wow. How did you come to that one?
Process of elimination. Okay. Everyone hates me.
God. Well, I did have a little bonus thing here that said, there's a little lesser known trivia about the show Friends, that every character on the show, essentially, they had multiple rounds of auditions. Okay, every character, with the exception of one, had several rounds of auditions, and there was competition at different for different roles. Except for David Schwimmer, he had no competition. He was actually sought after for the role of Ross.
Oh my god, and didn't he do
Because
such a good job?
He did a pilot with the show creators that didn't get picked up, and they loved him so much. From that, they're like, "Oh, we're definitely getting him in."
I mean, he's a critical character.
Yeah, I think it's like, I hate him. Like, I hate the character of Ross. Mm-hmm. And now I've gone on and I can't tell you anything that David Schwimmer's ever done that I'm like, yep, that's my man.
Well,
but he's
a millionaire.
You got to be pretty damn good, I think, to get that kind of
clout.
Right.
What was the spin around your ankle toy called? Hop It.
Oh, you're gonna tell me.
Skipperoo. Skip It.
Yes.
Hopper.
It's Skip It. Nice cough.
Okay, you got it right.
Thank you. Skip It. So I have one more, but it's kind of like,
I have two more.
It's kind of got a couple layers.
Okay, go ahead.
So There once was a television show,
Okay.
and I don't even think you really watched it that much. And
Great.
actually, I shouldn't even say that because it's
Great.
kind of like a hint in and of itself.
Okay, go ahead.
There's a scene in this show. I want to try and talk to you telepathically, just
Okay.
with my eyes here.
Is it a kid show?
There's a scene from this show
Okay.
that we both know very well.
Okay.
Now, I'm going to avoid these questions. Tell me the scene from the show.
I don't know.
I know this is just I'm talking
No,
with my
I don't
mind.
know.
Just focus up. Okay? What's the show?
You have to give me a clue.
Okay.
Imagine being me and me being like, "What's the show?"
Yeah, I know.
What's the
I know.
show?
Okay. But this show has a scene in it.
Okay. What the I don't know. I don't know. You have to give me a clue.
Okay.
Don't look at me like I can read your
Okay.
mind. You're acting like I'm actually able to read your mind, like I'm Matilda.
I want to know what the name of this show is, okay? Now, in this show, the scene this is unwatchable, unlistenable. We appreciate you
Keep going.
hanging on.
No, keep
hanging
going,
on
keep
for
going,
dear
keep
life.
Oh.
Okay. Tell me the name of the show.
You have to give me a clue.
It's a show that has a scene in it.
I am
And we
going
remember the
to
scene.
throw you
We
into
remember
the
this-
coffee
We
table.
remember the scene so well. We imitate the scene. See, I'm going to get a little closer. I'm going to inch a little closer.
Inch more, because I don't.
We imitate this scene. You'll say, "Look at me. What am I doing?" And you're doing a thing from this scene.
I don't know.
You've been doing it for years. You've been doing it for years.
Crying.
No, I'm not.
You're crying.
No, no. I'm
You
not.
are sobbing.
Rogue Squadron. Okay.
You gotta give me a clue. That's not fair.
The clue is, and this isn't going to help at all.
Okay, great.
The clue is "Hooked on a Feeling" by Blue Suede.
The Ally McBeal baby dance.
You got it from that clue?
Because when I was doing, sorry.
The ooga chaka, ooga ooga chaka, and there we go.
When I was doing research for this episode, I
Research.
was going to ask you almost that same question, and I saw that the theme song for that thing was "Hooked on a Feeling." That's how I got it.
So we took a while to get there, but I think we. It was
So
worth it.
oftentimes
It was
I'll
worth
dance
it.
like the Ally McBeal baby, and I'll ask Bargles what I'm doing.
What am I doing right now? And I'll be like, "You're dancing like the Ally McBeal CGI baby."
Yeah.
Which, by the way, doesn't hold up. Rewatched that scene recently. Scary little holographic kind of ghost baby.
Why is there?
It's also like dancing.
Why is there?
It's dancing like a kind of like a drugged up girl at a festival.
Like, when
It's
does
like-
it appear? Why does the baby appear?
I think it's supposed to be a metaphor for she doesn't have kids and she thinks she wants.
Really?
A kid. I think so. Like I said, we didn't ever
Oh my
watch the show. We
God.
never watched Ally McBeal.
I know.
Ever, except we would imitate that one scene.
Okay, listen. Which cereal did I like the most as a kid?
Can I just guess first?
Go ahead.
Kicks.
No.
Let me keep guessing.
No, let me list them off because they're very nostalgic. I think people would like this.
Okay.
Oreo O's,
No.
French Toast Crunch. Remember that one?
Wow, yeah, I do.
Rice Krispie Treat cereal,
Mm-hmm.
Waffle Crisp.
Uh-oh.
Remember that one?
Yeah.
Apple Jacks.
I think that the Rice Krispie Treat cereal.
Yeah.
And the
Didn't last long.
that was
didn't last
but
long.
it left a mark on you.
Oh, undoubtedly. Rogue Squadron.
I never had Captain Crunch till I was an adult. And I realized
Good one.
Captain Crunch is very tasty.
It's very
sweet.
good. There's
Very
also a
sweet.
peanut butter version.
It's very sweet. And I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I think that we should raise our kids to eat sugary, very crunchy as a mother. There's some
Only
crunchy-
added sugar. Only added cane sugar. Like 23 grams of added
You know
sugar
what?
per
Something
serving.
I didn't realize till after I graduated college.
What?
Is how much sugar is in milk.
Uh-huh.
I knew that it was in there, but I didn't really look it up.
Do you have one more? Because I do. Can I just give it to you?
Yes.
Do you have one?
I have
You
a
were
piece,
hesitant.
I have a piece of trivia. It's not really a question.
You can do it at the end.
Okay, I will.
What tool does Tommy Pickles carry around in his diaper? A hammer, a wrench, a screwdriver, or a tape measure?
A screwdriver was the thing that came to mind first. I'm
Yeah,
pretty sure it's a
it is.
screwdriver.
Also, speaking of good episodes, the Passover
knew you were gonna say
episode
that. It's
of
one of the
Rugrats
be-
is one of the best.
It's worth Rugrats existing just for the long form
great.
Passover episode. It's
Anyway,
really good.
that was all. That was all from me.
Well,
That
here's
was
some
it.
facts and trivia from the 90s. Could you imagine that the guy that invented the Thigh Master also invented mood rings?
Okay.
Two of the most like trendy flash in the pan fads of
Yeah.
the 90s. Same guy invented both. That's all.
Flash in the Pan would be a good name for a blog. A food blog. No one take that. Maybe I'll get into it later in life.
Well, I sure wish I had more, but we'll have to save it for another time.
Oh well. Bargles, smile bigger, smile bigger, smile bigger, and thank you so much for listening and watching. We love you to pieces. If you enjoy these nostalgic episodes, let us know in the comments on our YouTube video. Okay.
That's right. We're still doing YouTube once a
Yep,
week.
we
with
sure
these
are.
episodes. They are available. Watch them on YouTube or listening to where you get your podcasts, and we appreciate your viewership.
We appreciate
your
you guys.
listening-hood. And for those of you out there who are supporting the podcast via the Arielle Day print shop, here, these are for you. Some flowers. Oh, wow. Don't you like when a plan comes together? So we just want to say thank you from the bottom of our butts. Oh, that's not going to translate. We're blowing, for the people that can't see, that
I'm
we're
blowing flower petals at
we're
the
blowing
camera.
flower petals at the
And another reason to watch us on YouTube is the fact that I kept adjusting my chest area with my dress. So if you want to see what that looks like, go watch our video because I did it 9,000 times during the episode.
So, thank you for having breasts.
Thank you for listening and watching. We love you so much. If you are able and in the mood, please rate and review our podcast on Apple Podcasts app. And
Give us 10 stars.
give us 11 stars. And we love you. And we'll see you next week.
Till next time.
Oh, use code ALLABOUTIT on ariellebay.com for 20% off prints and presets.
Oh.
We'll leave that info below for
Wow,
you.
it's like if you just
I
slip
had to
that
stop. I had to slip that in and stop
slip-
you.
Slipped it in?
Okay.
Let's go play some Rogue Bargles.
Okay, we love you. Bye. Bye.